I pressed the button. Yeah, I know. I pressed the button. I don't know. Yeah, you got sound now. Jeez. Well, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed a button. What a mope. I was saying, here, look, we're starting. The Flying Beat. Look at the Flying Beat must have known we were going to be playing Trespasser. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Good to see ya. Hi, hi, ho, ho. Hee hee. Hey, hey. Deviant Fish yelled for a while to make up for it. Okay, well, I better not. I'll wake the kitty. I like when that kitty's asleep because that means she's not going to bother me. They're good too. Excellent. Excellent. Good to see you. Uh, also love Trespasser. Sadly, had too many bugs back when it was first released. See, here's the thing, and again, I'm a big defender of this game because I think this game does more right than it does wrong, and some parts of it are like, okay, you get the rubber arm thing is kind of awkward. There were supposed to be two arms, but they never got a chance to do the second arm, so they worked it with one, and it is usable and it is doable. But the thing with Trespasser is that it was completely, at the time of its release, it was completely under developed. It was what's the word I'm looking for? You know, the game itself, there was nothing, there was no computer available. It was poorly optimized for computers of the day. Poorly optimized. That was the problem. It was sort of rushed out, and then when people went to try to play it, it was just too hard to play. We couldn't get a decent frame rate on practically any computer out there. And that was the problem with the game. It wasn't so much that the game itself was bad, but it got a reputation for being bad. Well, yeah, and as a matter of fact, even before the community got into it, later on, the game became much more playable over time. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And with the community, they fixed up the game good. And the thing is, they didn't really change the game. They just made it work. They made it, and now I think it looks fabulous. It still looks fabulous, and it plays really well. It's got some interesting puzzle bits in it and whatnot. The AI of the dinosaurs is actually pretty good, I think, and whatnot. But again, you've got the time pressure because of the release. Exactly, yeah. The health meter is worth saving, sure. There's lots of janky aspects to the game, but I think that people overlook the stellar aspects of this game completely, because there's so much really impressive things they did with this engine and with this game. So yes, the controls can be janky as all get go, which they can, but look at what they were trying to do. Yeah, look at what they were trying to do. They wanted to have two controllable hands. That was the idea. The concept was to have two controllable hands so that you could actually use the hands like hands. So if you're going to shoot, so they only got a chance to work on one of them, and they got it wacko. How would that work? Well, that was the whole thing. That was what they were trying to do, was to create a thing where you were controlling the hands. Two mouses, I don't know. Maybe left mouse with keys, right mouse with keys. The two of them together, who knows? But that was the plan. They were very ambitious in what they were trying to do. Yeah, exactly. Before the Wii and any of that stuff. But unfortunately, they couldn't pull it off. So now you can make the arm do all kinds of weird, wacky things and stuff, and it is a little weird and awkward. But once you get used to it, it's usable. And beyond that, it's still, I think, an impressive game. and it can be lots of fun. It can be frustrating at times, for sure. But you just got to save a lot, and you can reload and all of that stuff, and that's that's what it is. But anyway, I like it. I'm a big defender of this game. I think it's a great game. And my goodness, could it use an actual remaster? But like you say, the community patch. There's also a now. I don't know if I've got it installed or not. I don't think I do. There is an HD texture mod that you can get for the creatures and stuff, and trees and whatnot. And I forget if I've got it installed or not. I might not. And even though it's still, but I do. I mean, I might be able to install it, but I don't know how well it would work in Windows XP. Like I have it. I mean, we could try it out, but it might screw things up. No, I already have it. I just have to. Okay, actually, give me a second here. Just give me a second. Let me see. That's 2.2. I thought I had 2.1. Wait a minute. Where am I here? NN HD. That's 2.2. That's what it's supposed to be. Why does it say 2.1? Okay, let me look at the standard version is 4 times resolution. 24 light version for more demanding levels or less capable hardware. See, I don't know. See, must be installed, which I did. Yeah, with the latest version. Graphics setting, it must be set to max on the quality. The new textures are in the map folder inside the. Place the T folder in the data folder in the CD image directory. I don't have a CD image directory, buddy. I don't know. Screw this. Anyway, we're not going to worry about it now. I might mess around. The game still looks fabulous as it is. Anyway, what was this wedding? What was this? What? Who's married? What? Oh, a few weeks I had an argument about the Fly, and I said it was in black and white, and I was wrong. Also right, because when I was young, you only had a black and white TV. Okay, well, it was in black and white for you. It was in black and white for you. That's all that matters. Who's getting married? Garrett and screw it. No, what? Where? There's 96% between Pest Monolith and Garrett. There you go. 96%. So there you go. There's Moo. And there's Garrett farting on Coyote. So look, okay. I got some boxes, but I also have some movies, and I'm going to just do the movies tonight. We'll do boxes tomorrow. But I'm going to do the movies tonight because one in particular, well, both of them really, I wanted to bring up. Number one, this movie is Crime Rate. Thank you. This movie is now 84 years old. And I don't think it's been stated enough what an important and amazing movie this is. Okay? Now, it plays a little differently today, maybe, and whatnot. But what this movie did was astonishing. And that's Bambi. And yes, I'm serious. Bambi is an amazing movie for many reasons. By today's standards. Now, but here's the thing about this is a pretty impressive movie, in my opinion. The thing about this movie is that by today's standards, of course, it's pretty tame. But when it came out, it really was not appreciated nearly as much as it is now over time. Uh, we're talking about a time, this is in 1942. We're talking in a time when animated movies were generally thought to be for kids. You know, I mean, they would show there were animated shorts and stuff. They were still meant to be goofy, silly little animated thingies. Just to entertain the kids and be funny and cute, and have a sort of a fantasy element to them. Like if you look at Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, I mean, it's based on a fantasy and an old fairy tale and all of that. This was a realistic, so to speak, portrayal of life, of the realities of life as it applied to this young deer who is born into the wild, and the various perils that they so also the fun, and the friends that they had. You had like with Thumper and Flower the skunk and all of that. But it also was many children's first encounter with death. And it was very groundbreaking for that reason. And as a matter of fact, a lot of the reviewers at the time had negative aspects to this movie because of this. It wasn't as light as the movies that Walt Disney's had done. They were all supposed to be very cheery and whatever, and that there was a darker aspect to this movie that a lot of people at the time might have been a little, put off by. You go into a movie like this and you're seeing like reality. That's not, But now, years later, I mean, when you look back on this, this was a pivotal moment. The Land Before Time, similar premise, sure. But this was in 1942, and for an animated film to do this. Now, the whole thing, I think it's like 70 minutes. Yeah, it's 70 minutes long. They were but the thing is, they're sad, but there's still optimism in the movie, and the fact that the life still continues on. That's the thing. It was a pretty amazing film. I think most people probably haven't even watched your Thumper. Good for you. Thumper is one of the greatest characters in animated film history. Yeah. The thing with Bambi is that a lot of people just sort of think, well, first of all, people think of Bambi versus Godzilla. But the other thing is they think of Bambi and they think of it as a cutesy little kids film. Which is sort of it. Bambi versus Godzilla, you've seen that. It's a short film. It's called Bambi versus Godzilla. And there's a little picture of Bambi, and then a big foot comes down and crushes it. That's the film. You've only seen Bambi on the ice, which is fun. But have you seen the forest fire that kills his mother? You've never seen Bambi versus Godzilla. You can probably see it on YouTube. It's not even 10 seconds long, I think. I'm sure it's on YouTube. It's called Bambi versus Godzilla. Anyway, it's been around for years. But anyway, my point is, this movie released 42 years ago on the 21st of August, 1942. And I saw it in a theater when I was a kid. Thumper is still one of my favorite characters as far as just being adorable. Thumper is why so many people wanted rabbits. You want to have a pet rabbit because you saw Thumper and Bambi. That's why. And it's all about this the circle of life and the whole thing of the like life and death and tragedy, and the fun parts. And of course, it's the growth of Bambi from being a baby deer up to being an adolescent and then to being an adult and going off into the woods with his new mate and all of that. The life span of them, and plus all of the tragedy in between. And that was another thing too. Many people were upset with the way that man was represented in this movie because the hunters were sort of villains. Man, they called them man, and the man were the hunters. So there's scenes where they're there, and then suddenly there's a shot, and you realize that there's man is here. We have to run, and there were a lot of like hunting people. I don't know if it was the NBA, the NRA, or whoever, who were sort of put off by the fact of how hunters were depicted in this movie, which I find ridiculous, especially when you consider it's from the point of view of the deer, Or the deer's supposed to say, we're okay with that. You can shoot us because you're going to eat us, so that's okay. We're fine with that, No, that's not how it works at all. But anyway. Bambi. Now I thought of that. How long it took the animations? Oh, a couple of years. Your dad was not happy when Mom took you to see Bambi? It's a great movie, but it just, and also it like for a lot of people, the one thing about it now, I mean, this is kind of a spoiler of sorts, but you don't see Bambi's mother get killed. You don't see Bambi's mother get killed. You just, so for a lot of kids, when they're watching a movie, what happened to Bambi's mother? Well, it's up to the parents to explain what happened to Bambi's mother. That's the thing. The movie doesn't put it forth. It's obvious what happens, but to a little kid, they might not even realize. Yeah, they don't make it completely like, oh, she's burnt to a crisp in the middle of the jungle, But nevertheless, anyway, there's another movie that I think many of you have seen. And it's an anniversary. This movie is actually 40 years old today. Now, this is Saturday. Saturday the 22nd. Okay, so August the 22nd. August the 22nd. I think it was... Wait a minute. I'm going to double check my facts here. I'm probably messed this up, the year. Yeah, I did mess it up. Where is it here? Yeah, this is the wrong one. The sequel is the one that it's the anniversary. Okay, I messed this up completely. But it does a movie. I'll show you the movie anyway. I think it was the give me a second here. I just realized as soon as I pulled this out. Yeah. The sequel to this is 40 years old. This is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But the sequel came out 40 years ago. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Which I wish I had a copy of here, but I don't. But the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 was a little goofier than this. Yeah, they're both good. This one is probably, I don't know, it's just a pivotal watershed moment in horror movie. And I just find there's something uniquely disturbing about this movie that has never been duplicated. I mean, there are other movies that are similar in some respects, but the thing about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre for me is just how creepy it is. Yeah, this is a 4K version, but it's not Steelbox. Mine's not Steelbox, but it is 4K. Uh, and it does look good in 4K, even though it was shot in a lower resolution. It still does look good. Yeah, but but the thing with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre for me is how it depicts the enemies and the psychotic enemies in this movie of being exactly that, and how. Well, actually, let me put it this way. One of the problems I have with some horror films is the fact that the reason why you watch them is so you can see somebody get mutilated or see people get terrorized. And that's what you want to see. You want to see, like, the horror. But really, you don't. Or at least you shouldn't. In other words, for example, in this movie, when there's a thought of something about to happen in this movie, you don't want to see it. You know what I mean? You don't want to see it. You want to watch the movie and see the horror, and the aspect of the horror that you're watching is not because you can't wait to see the blood, guts, and gore and see somebody get their head chopped off and all of that. You don't want to see the head chopped off. You don't want to see the mutilation. But yeah, but the first kill, exactly. So when you see it, so I mean, that's why, I mean, you're watching it because you're seeing a dark aspect of human nature in a way that's presented where you're not on the side of the killers. If you get my meaning, you don't want the killers to win. You don't want them. You want them to get justice. In the end, to me, the better horror movies are horror because you want the people to get away, and you're hoping they'll be able to get away. And when they're murdered, you're affected by it, and it makes you want the murderers to get their or whatever. Oh, the final girl getting away. Exactly. It's a relief. The thing is, like, the whole sequence at the end of the for example, the scene in the bus when they pick up the hitchhiker guy with the guy with the knife and all of that stuff. Like, that whole thing sets up the fact that this guy and these people that they're going to run into are just twisted, sick individuals. And you don't want to see what's going to happen, but something's going to happen, and you're dreading it. And that's the whole thing of it, is that you're dreading it, and you're not looking forward to seeing it. And later, when one of the main characters is captured by these people and terrorized, you totally want her to escape. You do not want to see this woman brutally murdered. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, the other thing about this movie as well is that it accomplishes everything that it does without any gore, really. I mean, there's violence in this movie, to be sure, but it's not nearly as disgusting. It's not like, and we're talking about people, that butcher people and whatnot, but it still works. It's shocking. It's shocking in its own way, more on the psychological side, yeah. As opposed to it just, well, here's somebody who's going to, dissect some person or whatever, Although you know that that's the sort of thing that's going to happen. You know, that these people are, twisted. Such a strangely different animal from the original, but completely. What do you mean? No, well, this is the original. You talking about the sequel? I'm talking about this one here. I'm talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But the sequel is a different movie. Oh no! I'm talking about this one. The sequel is a different kind of a movie, but it completely works. I agree. It's a departure with the Dennis Hopper character and all of that. Yeah. Well, it is and it isn't. You gotcha. It is and it isn't. Yeah. It's loosely based on Ed Gein, who was a mass murderer at the time. But it is influenced by it, but it's not really. It doesn't tell his story or anything like that. As a matter of fact, it's been said that Psycho was sort of based on Ed Gein, which it isn't. Yeah, inspired. Well, let's put it this way: the Ed Gein character. Yeah, the Ed Gein guy was a person at the time who was known, and found this serial killer who would eat people and all this other stuff, uh, and he became notorious for that. And that influenced a lot of filmmakers, like Night of the Living Dead, for example. I'm sure was influenced by it and all of that, and Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, yeah, sure. Boy's best friend is his mother. Yes, but still, this is it's just a remarkable movie done on a very low budget, and Toby Hooper just did an amazing job with it. What's it? Marilyn Douglas, the played one of the main characters. I forget the actor who played the father in this thing. But anyway, it's just an extraordinary movie. And oh, and of course, I have to mention, of course, that the opening narration for this film was actually done by John Larroquette, who you might know from as Dan Fielding from Night Court. But this movie was in 1974. Oh yeah, and the sequel itself is 40 years old today. And the sequel was in 1986. Jim Sidow, that's him. Yeah. This is all he ever really did. And he was in the second one too. But anyway, and the 4K version actually looks pretty good when you consider, like I say, that it's actually a low, you know, like a low resolution. I don't know if it was shot in 16 millimeter. Might have been. But it looks good. It looks good in 4K for sure. But anyway, what a combination. Bambi and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Probably wasn't paid with $20 in a joint the second time around, no. Well, by that time, by 1985, he'd already done Night Court, so he was actually worth a bit of money then. Okay, look, I'm going to run some ads here, and after the ads, we're going to start up Trespasser. Yo, okay, because hey, bongo, and we'll also be continuing it tomorrow too. So. Blue. 16 millimeter, yeah. Gunnar Hansen, I think, just passed away. Was it 2 years ago? Wasn't that long ago? 2015. Really? Oh, okay. I thought it was just recent. Who am I thinking of then? See, it just goes to show I don't know everything. Ha! Life finds a way. The raptor always finds a way to kill you. Well, you know. Excuse me. Got so plenty. 96. Let me see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years of subvolution. 6 times 12. No, that's, wait, 6 times 12 is 72. 7 net, that's 84. 8 years. 8 years of subbing to this stupid channel. Thank you very, very much, man. 8 years, I know. Hell. Could have gotten a degree in that time. Probably did. That's what I should have done. You just made 7 at Boofs? Isn't that crazy? As long as the Beatles were together. 63 to 70? Well, no, they were together. Yeah, they were together for a few years before then. Yeah, they started recording in like 60, 62, 63. Okay, the ads are done. I'm going to pop over to here. And there's the thing. And I'm going to push this button here. And then we're going to do this. And watch the opening thing.
My name is John Parker Hammond. I was born on March 14th, 1928. What follows is a record of certain events in which I took part between the years 1980 and 1997 on an island I will call Site B. Site B was not to be a theme park, but a research station. This was where we did the real work.
I think the game itself does have subtitles.
By 1989, International Genetic Technologies had succeeded in their design to genetically recreate the dinosaurs. It was an unprecedented accomplishment, the pinnacle of 20th century science, a work to rank with the achievements of Galileo or Einstein.
Yeah, Jurassic Park, yes. Jurassic Park Trespasser.
But it was not all so easy or so simple as it appeared. One seldom hears the true history of such events. What happened at the place where the world changed? How it began? What were the reasons? What was the cost?
See, it's DreamWorks Interactive. And Richard Attenborough and Minnie Driver. Before Minnie Driver was Minnie Driver. And it is Trespasser. Even though I'm blacking out some of the stuff. I better do the options. And the controls. Gore is extreme. We want extreme gore, right? Not just everyday regular gore, right? We want walk forward. We want X or yeah, and that's 1. This we want to be walk backwards is S. Sidestep. Jump is spacebar. Crouch is control because it always is. Rotate arm I put as Q. Throw is F. Use and fire is the left mouse. Shift for rotate wrist. Move hand is E. Right mouse for grab and drop. Stow and retrieve would be R. And replay voiceover, T. That's what I say. So we want extreme gore, right? We've got more gore, less gore, more gore, less gore. What? Extreme gore. What happened? Cancel. There's it is. Extreme gore. Yeah. Okay, I got to do this again. X, W, S, A, D, space, control, Q, left mouse, E, R, T. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. Audio should be all right. We're doing all the audio. Video, 16 by, no, look, 1920 by, holy crap. Okay. Close. New game. Just mod, Pest. Just mod.
The person you're trying to reach is unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
Ann, are you there? It's Jill. Pick up the phone. God, don't tell me your mom was serious. You're in Costa Rica? Visiting the natives, huh? Sun, sand, and adventure? My little Indiana Ann, world traveler extraordinaire. Well, give me a call when you get back, okay? By the way, I thought you hated flying.
There is subtitles. There is subtitles. I knew there was. Yeah, the plane got a crash. And here we are. And, okay. Let me see this again. Options. Audio. Show subtitles. Yeah, there you go. Show subtitles. That's right. So there wasn't in the movie. That's good. Also, what else do I want to do here? Controls. No. I can't control the speed of the mouse, so that's okay. But there you go. See that hurt there? That's our... This is on... No, this is on my XP machine. This is on the XP machine. Now, this is the original graphics. And I could install the high definition graphics and whatnot. But anyway, this is us. Booby streamer, yep. And that's our... If that heart fills up, we're dead. Yeah, we can't wobble our arm
Hello?
yet.
Marquez, are you there? ¿Estás ahí? He was shouting when we went down. He was trying to level us out.
I'm Dino Food. This Tomb Raider, yeah. Press Q to jump? No. Press space to jump. Oh, and also, just a second here. Yeah, there's some stuff that I can do here. Yeah. Okay, I tell you what. I'm going to save. Okay? And I'm going to quit. So there, the desktop. Now, I'm going to go into the, I just want to do a little shenanigan. Where's my... Games. Tray CD. That's the one. Trespasser ini. That's the one. Let me open. Okay, enable quick save key true, but I forget what it is. True. Auto sampling. Enable VSync false. I just want to make sure I get this set good. I haven't played it on this machine yet. OpenAL memory. System memory size D3D. Well, I could up that. Resolution scale. Okay, that's, yeah, okay, here, hang on. No, I did a modern fix, yes. And I'm playing it on my XP machine. I have it installed on my Windows 11 machine, but I'd rather do it here. So just give me a second. Just give me a second. That's not what I'm looking for. I mean, this should be okay. Multi-sampling level 4. See, that's the thing. That should be okay, I guess. Max frame rate 61, yeah. And so I might as well... and where's the FOV? No, that's not it. No. The resolution scale. Enable VSync false. I might as well make this true. Because, you know, well, I should put it in there with the right keyboard. And I should... There you go. And I'm at higher samples and all that other stuff here. Text filter 3D, 3D. Oops. I got too many mouses on the go here. I don't know what I'm doing. True. Yep. Mixer, no. Memory. Text filter D3D is what I'm looking for here. Am I blind? Text filter water, true, yeah. Okay, take care of this Zampac. Have yourself a good night. Where the heck is it? Where is it? Scale model, let me, wait a minute. Let me find it here. Find, because I'm just too blind, I guess. Text filter. That's text filter water, yeah. There it is. I couldn't find it. We'll make this 16. No! For higher sample rate. Thank you for the sub, yeah. We don't want it windowed. Change that. Nah, 75 seems okay. Anti-aliasing, I don't need to do that. Mouse sensitivity. No, mouse to keys, nope. Okay, this'll do. Just a couple of little minor things I wanted to set. So, save this. And exit. I think. Well, I mean, I can also install the higher resolution
My
thingies
name
too.
is John Parker Hammond.
We know that. Let's load. Hey, where is it? Cancel. I gotta start a new game. All right. Because I changed the thing, I guess. Okay. Welcome to Trespasser. Look at the ripples and stuff. See, this isn't that bad. So look around, move your mouse. Okay, that's a little smoother now, even though it's only 60 frames per second, but it's a little smoother now. Wasn't it that the game only ran high-end PC? It couldn't even run on high-end PCs, Pest. You could barely run it. That's one of the biggest problems with it. It was so poorly optimized for pretty much any machine that was out there. Now I forget what the quick save is. No, that's not it. Save. New save game. Call it 1. Oh, there it is there. That's 1 right there. Cancel. Save. Okay. Overwrite it. Yeah, there. I just didn't see where it was. All right. Was this released on consoles? I didn't think it was. I don't think this was released on consoles. This was a PC game. I don't think so. Yeah, don't trust me. Because I don't know anything. This was a PC game from my knowledge. I don't think it was ever released on anything else. Yeah, there was no console release of this. It was only a PC game, and it was poorly optimized as it was. I don't even know how. Yeah, I don't even know how. You know, it couldn't even run on a PC. I don't even know how you could get this to run on a console. You can use your hand to move and carry objects. You can. There's my hand. See, and I can do stuff with it. See that? Yeah, I got one hand. So for example, I can grab a hold of this and drag it around. Yeah, and they were wrong. They were 100% wrong. So anyway, like right now we're just wandering around.
Foundation, maybe.
This is just a way to sort of mess around and try stuff. Yeah, I don't even think about it in terms of that the movies and whatnot. It's just you in dinosaur world. Hey, Menaced. As I say, I've streamed this game a few times, and every time I stream it, there are people who are going to come in and shit on it. And, I don't know. Wants me to pick this up, so I'm going to. See, now, it's not, you know, because of the rubber arm and all that stuff. See that? Now hold the left mouse button. See? And you can whap things with it. You can do that stuff. Yeah, no, exactly. But the thing is, this game, you could hardly run it in 1998, which is why it was considered to be such a bad game, because it was poorly optimized and wasn't worth running at the time. But as the years went by, and machines got better and took another look at it, there was actually a lot of cool stuff there in this. See, good. Try to pick up some other items. See, right now we're just... Yep. Stalker 2 was also terrible. Sure, yeah. See, look, here's a thing. See, you can do that, and I can throw it. Woo! See, look at that. Yeah, and I got noodle arm, and big deal. In fact, the game was almost canceled. Yep. But the truth is, as I've said, there is a tremendous amount. Yeah. There was a tremendous amount of jank in this game, to be sure. But when you look at what it attempted to do and how much it tried to do, it's pretty damn impressive, in my opinion. And graphically, for 1998, you know, it was hugely ambitious. See, now... And also, it's a very open world. I mean, there's lots of stuff. Feel free to practice running and jumping here until you're ready to move on. See? We can go messing around. So first of all, I'm going to say number 2. Okay. And you get to go ha, ha. can't climb up there, though. Oh, yes, I can. I did it. See, there's nothing. I mean, right here, there's nothing to do. I mean, well, there's lots to do, but it's not, you know, exciting murdering and stuff. You're just running around. Have you passed the tree, the tress? Nope. We're still waiting. Ooh, I almost fell off. Look at that. But anyway, see, we can do all this stuff and whatever else. And everybody's favorite thing, you can look down and you see your boobs. See? Isn't that nice? Jurassic perk. And that's your health meter right there. This is your health meter right there, that heart. As you get injured, it becomes redder and redder and redder. And I think we got to go up around the other way. This is not the way to go here. So I'm running right now. But anyway, we can stay here and climb around and do stuff, or I don't think
it's beautiful here.
Yeah.
Must be one of the offshore islands. Cocos, one of the Cinco Muertes, maybe.
See, we can't go through that. Oh, we knocked it over. Look at that. Firearms can be an important survival tool. Can. To fire a gun, pick it up and press the space bar. First of all, look at all the guns. And you can only carry a gun.
Eight shots. Heavier than I thought. Keep it steady.
See, but just your wrist. And I'm going to try and shoot. And I think I can...
So
See?
that's what that feels like.
That's what that feels like. Okay. I'm going to put this away. And I'm going to get another gun. I can take that one, or I can take that one, or I can take that one, or that one. Let's look at this.
8 left.
Or
6 rounds.
no, we don't want that. We want this with 8.
Eight left. Looks like 7.
Yeah, now we can switch them up, see? So I'm going to switch that with this one.
8 left.
She was supposed to have 2 hands originally, yep. Press F to throw an object. I'm not going to throw the object. You can knock your guns out of your hands pretty easy too.
8 shots.
And I always remember to center your... Hey, pilly pilly! Pilly, pilly, pally. Look, we can shoot at those things. Okay, I'm going to drop that. Can I reach this? See, here's where it gets janky, right? And this is where people love to get stupid about it and all that. But look, there's that. Now I'm going to grab my gun.
8 shots.
And I'm going to hop up here. And hop up here because I couldn't open the door. And hop over the fence.
Maybe if there's a phone line or a radio.
And I keep dropping my gun.
8 shots.
But I got it. Oh, I can get a baseball bat, too. Kitty, stop moping around. There's a bat. To strike an object, pick up the object, but press the space bar. Right. Let me drop it.
Looks like 7.
No! Put it back. Does it degrade? I think it does, if I recall, yeah. It's not the best weapon, really, but it's good for beating stuff up. Have they redone
Looks like
this?
7.
Oops, I didn't want to do that. I want to drop it. There you go. It'd be a good idea if they did. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And yeah, there's no music, by the way. It's just atmosphere and atmosphere and more atmosphere. Occasionally there's some music cues.
Engine. Some kind of... Wait. International Genetic Technologies. That was the company from the dinosaur trial. After the trial, that old guy, John Hammond, wrote a book. He said it was somewhere in Central America.
My name is John Parker Hammond. I was born on March 14th, 1928.
Oh, no. Oh, God. This is Site B. This is John Hammond's Lost World.
Yes, and you do. And you do quite well, actually. That's why you save a lot. 3. Okay. We got ads starting in a second. Yep, it's the lovely noodle arm game. I wish more games had noodle arms. Thank you for the follow, Muri. Gotta keep an eye out because you never know when the dinosaurs are gonna start walking around.
There must have been something in the memoir.
A Nobel Prize or a financial empire waits somewhere in a darkened room, in a dirty, derelict building, somewhere in the Pacific.
Hang on. We got ads there. We'll wait until the ads are done. I always thought it was at least a good idea. Absolutely brilliant idea. I like when the HUD is actually presented in-game and not just something drawn on the screen. Absolutely 100%. And again, with all the jank this game has, I think it outweighs the jank with the awesomeness of what it tries to do. And so many people criticize this game, and I don't think it's deserved. I think this game was overly ambitious when it was first released, and it was not ready for the prime time at the time that it was released. And yes, she's got the rubber arm thing, the noodly arm, blah blah blah. She was supposed to have two arms. They were trying to do something new and revolutionary, and unfortunately, they didn't pull it off. But especially nowadays with faster computers, you can play the game the way it was meant to be played. And unfortunately, when it was first released, it wasn't, because there was no computer anywhere that could run this game. Galatap, hello. Thank you for the raid. You think the game itself is shit? Yeah, of course you do, but I don't think it's shit at all. I really appreciate what they tried to do, and we need more of that. Nowadays, most games feel virtually the same. I yearn for the times when they tried new stuff. Yeah, you see, Max, I mean, I totally get your perspective. I don't think the game is shit. I think it's got some janky, shitty aspects, but overall, there's some really cool stuff about this game. When I'm playing it, I'm not forcing myself to play it. I'm not forcing myself. It's not like, oh man, I got to play through this piece of shit game. It's never like that. I find the world itself is very inviting. It's very open. There's a lot of good things about it. But it's not action-packed and thrilling and whatnot, but there are some cool sequences in it and whatnot. And the dinosaurs themselves are cool and whatnot. There's a lot you can say about this game in a negative way. But yeah, I think it's a totally charming game. Well, they wanted to take advantage of the hype, but they are also DreamWorks Interactive. I mean, DreamWorks was the company that released the movie, and so they were trying to do this as a game sort of perspective on it. They were looking to make something that would be revolutionary in the gaming world that would relate to the movie, you know. And look over there, there's a dinosaur. It's a brachio, whatchamacallit. Some people have, but it is janky too. I mean, some people tried it, but a lot of people who tried it never, especially at the time, you know. Now, I think we need these things. I'm going to drop that gun for a second. And bonk that. Because we need those so we can climb across, I think.
8 left.
He really did.
Brachiosaur, oldest of our recreations by 50 million years.
See, now we already saw the Brachiosaur, but I don't know where it is now. There it is. Woo! It's right in front of us. No. The music appears occasionally, right? Like it just did there. But just like in the other movie, there's a Brachiosaurus and there's another one. But look at the draw distance and everything now and all of that. There's a dinosaur. See? Let me save. Number 4. Okay. Because I think if I jump down here, I can't jump up there. Can I? Yes, I can. Oh, there you go. For a second, I thought I couldn't. And the music is usually, it only occurs at certain points and they're cues for stuff. But eventually, we're gonna see.
I knew all along this was a stupid idea. They're probably out drinking right now. And who?
Giddy, stop knocking stuff over. Oh, there's a bat. She's got a wobble. She's got no choice but to wobble. Oh, I already got one of those. Oh, I hear it. I thought I heard. Oh, shit.
7, 6.
Mope. That's a dead dinosaur right there.
The technology, the real trick of it, is still in there. In a darkened room in an empty building with a dirty floor, it waits. The flashpoint, the origin of Jurassic Park.
Oh, crap. Ha! Okay. Look, more guns. Whoops. Save. There's a quick save if I could figure out how to quick save, but I don't remember the quick save. But that's okay. I'm gonna save anyway. Number 5.
A forest this wild, this unknown, has not been seen by any human since the great hunters of the early Pliocene.
Don't go wiggling around, you. Come here. You got a friend or something? Trying to sucker me in?
5, 4, 3,
Yikes.
2,
I missed.
1.
There you go. I'm going back to get that other gun that was there. In that little thing. Yeah, there's usually guns around. See, look, there's another one.
8 left.
There's a no, but there was one that was added, I think. But I can quit main menu. Quick load. See that? See, there's the thing, right? But I thought there was a quick save, but oh well. Whatever. Ah, hello.
A forest this wild, this unknown,
I didn't.
has
Oh,
not been seen by any human since the great hunters of the early
oh, I get to
Pliocene.
do this again. Okay.
5,
Whoops.
3, 2.
Okay. That was a dope.
Eight shots.
I'm okay. I'm okay. You never know when they're going to come out. Out of nowhere and chew you up. In some ways, it's a walking simulator, but you're walking around an area where there's dinosaurs.
Velociraptor, a small theropod native to China and Mongolia. Pack hunter, quite vicious and quite intelligent.
Well, Jurassic Park is also sort of related to Westworld as well, which was also Michael
Seems
Crichton.
to be just an urban myth.
Save scum's the best scum. Ah. I'm going to save again. And I'm going to call it 6. Not 16. 6. This going to hurt when I jump? Ha ha! Oh yeah, and every level you start, you got no weapons.
Eight shots.
Load times, if you could get the game working, it was the thing. If you could get it to actually play properly. I mean, look at the graphics here. 1998. I mean, shit.
An idea brought me awake one morning in New York. I almost didn't write it down.
Yikes. Where the hell are you?
What if a mosquito sucked the blood of a dinosaur 100 million years ago? The insect is then covered in tree sap, which, over the millennia, becomes
Oh, look, it's another one.
Six left.
All right. Look, it's a Stegosaurus. Jurassic Park license, yes. He says as he saves and calls it number 7. I wish to overwrite it. Yes. Oh. You don't see me. Oh, he murdered it.
The insect is preserved perfectly. But you see, and here's the clever part, wouldn't the dinosaur blood be preserved as well?
Yeah, he killed it. And he fell over.
5.
I just want to murder it.
3.
Shit.
2. 1 empty.
That was very sad.
8 shots. 5.
Okay, there you go. I messed up. I messed up a little bit. A Stegosaurus, yeah. I sort of messed up. I don't know, well.
The blood holds DNA, a tiny spiral of genetic code. Abracadabra.
I needs more weaponses.
Sunlight angled down through the dusty air in Norman's office, and I leaned against a solid oak table as I outlined my plans for international genetic technologies.
Yeah, I need one of them things. I can't hop up there, I don't think. Can I? No.
Three.
I only got 3 bullets left.
That's it.
Well, I might as well drop you then. Ahoy, 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 terrible hamster. Oopsie. I fell off.
It was the flowering of an ambition born 50 years ago. 50 years' struggle come to this.
Uh-oh.
Three left.
That's not a lot of bullets. Oh boy.
Two. One. Ow. That's it.
Oh boy.
Ow.
Uh-oh. I might get out. I'm kind of screwed. That's the gun I got that don't work.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm screwed. Leave me alone! You don't want... Get away from me. Shit. See, this is the kind of thing I like about this game, is that there's actually... I'm gonna get... Ow, I'm getting screwed up by it. Nah, I'm screwed.
Ow.
Ow. See, that's a quick save. Look at that. See, there is a quick save, but I don't know how to do the quick save. Okay, hang on. There is a quick save. No, it's not F6. I don't think. Let me just take a quick look here. Just a second. Enable quick save key, yeah. But what is it? So I've got the quick save key enabled. But I have to figure out what the key is. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Quick save F9. Quick save is F9. There you go. All right. No, it's not in the options. This was added, I think. I did play Robinson's Requiem. It's a brutally hard game, man. It's brutally hard. Sadly. It's a cool idea, but it's really nasty. I want to murder this thing. I don't want to murder the Stegosaurus.
The insect is preserved perfectly. But you see, and here's the clever part, wouldn't the dinosaur blood be preserved as well?
5, 4.
He's limping. Ah, come on.
That's it.
God damn it.
8 shots. 7.
There we go. That was terrible. Hey, buddy.
Empty. 6 rounds.
That was really lame.
The blood holds DNA, a tiny spiral of genetic code.
We're pest tracing. Flopsy. Mr. Doodle. Oops, I banged into a wall and dropped my gun.
6 rounds.
Sunlight angled down through the dusty air in Norman's office, and I leaned against a solid oak table as I outlined my plans for international genetic technologies.
Oh my God, it's coming up in a minute. Come on, jump up there. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, she's only right-handed. She
5
would've
rounds
had-
left.
She would have had both of them eventually. F9. Assuming that worked.
It was the flowering of an ambition born 50 years ago. 50 years struggle come
No.
to this.
No, you don't. They didn't get to the left arm. You're dead now. We're getting some flickering, but that's life. Oops. That was another gun there. Holy crap!
2 shots.
There was a gun there. Her left arm broke. Yeah, when the plane landed, when the plane crashed.
Looks like 7.
And yes, she's using a rifle with her one hand. Anyway, sorry, there was ads going there, and I had to do the thing. Yeah. There's no avoiding it. It's the way the game is. Everybody settle down. Have a good. Don't have a conniption. White Magic Raven TV. How are you doing? Diddly-dee. You were in a stream I don't sub to today for a little bit, and of course, you got your usual whamdy, blamdy, vamdy, damdy, vandy, whamdy, dam. Flammity, jam, slammity, dam, bam, wham, bam, ba, dam, bam, bam. A double raid. Whammy blammy, slam jam, rady wham. Snam? Yes, ma'am. $387. Still at 387 on the YouTube thingy. Ooh, yep. Balonky. Put that away. Now where's that other gun? Are you a real gun? I think that's a fake gun. Or maybe I can't take it because I got the other one. What? No, that's not usual.
Looks like 7.
Okay, well here, how about this? Let's drop it. I can't pick up that gun. It won't let me. Oh my God, it won't let me pick this one up now too. Oh my goodness. I got to do this again. That was my quick save. Yeah, I just quick saved. I did quick save too. Shit. Yeah, I got to have to reload because I got to do this again because I... It's okay because I'll do a better job this time. Aw, you murdered him. What a dick face.
The insect is preserved perfectly. But you see, and here's the kicker, wouldn't the dinosaur blood be preserved as well?
Oh, he hit me with his tail. Oh, stop that. I'm doing...
Empty. Empty.
Oh, for crying out loud. I blew it again.
The insect is preserved perfectly. But you see, and here's the clever part, wouldn't the dinosaur blood be preserved as well?
Four.
There you go. I didn't save the Stegosaurus, but at least... There you go. Now I'm going to... Now that's a quick save right there. I just did. All right.
The blood holds DNA, a tiny spiral of genetic code. Abracadabra.
You coulda.
Sunlight angled down through the dusty air in Norman's office, and I leaned against a solid oak table as I outlined my plans for international genetic technologies.
8 shots. Three shots.
I was hitting the wrong button before, you know that? I was hitting the wrong button.
Three left.
What a dummy. You mope. See, look at that physics.
3 shots.
Yep.
It was the flowering of an ambition
Typical.
born 50 years ago. 50 years struggle come to this.
F9. Where's the dink face? Whoop, there he is. He's way over there. Look, and that gun is still there. He's way over there.
2. 1. That's it. 7 shots. 8 left.
Okay, where's that mope? That's...
4.
How are we? We're still healthy, see? We're good. See, and this is what I mean. This game is very janky. Absolutely 100% it's janky. It's got a lot of flaws, but it's never dull. It's never boring. It's got aspects to it that make it, for me anyway, that make it enjoyable. I'm never bored with it, you know. It doesn't have any perfection. But it's wicked. Okay, now, I'm going to try this again and see if this actually pick up this gun here. So I'm going to drop this. Just in case the other one doesn't pick up.
Eight left.
See, La? It picked it up that time because I used the right button. Whoa. Holy crap. I'm hearing them pings somewhere. Oh, it's a great big one. Okay. Ooh, look up there. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Ah. What's that over there?
A phone. Oh, thank God.
Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters? Let's save. Oops. I think. Oh, look at that. Oh, thanks for the YouTube sub there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. 388. I'm gonna do a save. Number 8. Yes. We're trying to accomplish just, well, we just got, basically, we're in a plane crash and we're just trying to escape, find a way out. Essentially. Oh, goodness.
Looks like 7. 6. 5. 3.
I probably didn't need to kill this thing. I might use that texture mod anyway. Okay, let me just reload here. 8? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I was going to go back. Triceratops. Don't come after me, will you? Oh, looky. See, it's a pretty open game. Yeah, there's some texture issues going on right now, but I'll deal with that later. See if I can avoid that guy. He's coming after me.
7. 5.
There you go. Yeah, I'm getting some weird texture stuff happening. See? I am playing this on a Windows XP machine here too, so. As opposed to in Windows 11 with a faster processor and all of that stuff.
Four shots.
Yeah, well. And yeah, I'm flipping through stuff and everything and whatever, you know. Just poking around, looking at stuff. There's a lot of exploration in this game. Just looking around, exploring.
Four
Dropping
shots.
things.
4 bullets.
I can't pick it up. See, this is the point when people go, "Oh, the fucking piece of shit game, man! What the fucking piece of shit." So anyway, look.
4
I
shots.
can't pick. There we go, and I got it. Did I get it? I got it out of the thing, so now I can pick it up.
4 shots.
There we go. See, everything's okay. Oh yeah, no, absolutely you could use a remaster, for sure. Certainly. No doubt about it. Well, but I mean, this whole area here, there's nothing here, right? This is just an area. It's just here. No UI, no. And this was 1998. Like I say, people like to focus on the shitty parts of this game. And hugely innovative for 1998. It's just unfortunately the game just was just not ready for prime time. I think it's a fun game. Oh, I heard somebody. Okay, maybe I should get back on the... It's fixable though, Zagrabista, it's fixable, and you can play this perfectly in Windows 11 actually. I just decided to try it in Windows XP because it's easier to stream. There's a texture mod that I was going to and use that particular mod and all of that. All right, I gotta find my way back to where I was. Okay, there's the side. There's a Triceratops, yeah. I wasn't sure about putting the texture mod in this. Yeah, I wasn't sure about putting the texture mod in this because I'm running it in XP. Fall down. Good job. I might need another one here. Ah, you can get up there. I dropped me gun.
3 left.
Oh, and there's a lot of issues with it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this game is perfect by any stretch. I'll throw my gun up there. No, exactly. No, this. I mean, part of this is just my own sort of defensive, sort of thing with this game. Every time I stream this game, there are people that come in and start bitching about it, how, you know, what a janky piece of shit it is or whatever, you know, and complaining about it like one of the worst ever done and all of that stuff, and it's really not.
3 left.
It's actually very I mean, it can be, definitely, you know.
Three left.
I just find that a lot of people just love shitting on things, and they won't give anything, you know, the benefit of the doubt at all. Anyway, I'm gonna run the ad shortly here. Saberleo. Yeah, too much of that in the internet. I agree. What did I come up here for? Oh crap. Why, ow? Oh, I should have jumped off the thing. Ah, I was supposed to do this. Crap. Okay, the ads are going to run in a minute anyway. I'll wait it out. There's your HP right there. Yeah, I'm going to save. And of course, there's two of them.
2. 1.
Haha, I got him.
That's it. 7 shots. Empty.
Oops, I should have thrown it away.
7 shots.
Kaboomy.
Empty.
Necro G, thanks for the sub, you. Okay, I'm gonna pause. Thank you very much there for that, there, Necro G. Thank you. Where's the thing? Is the YouTube thing? That brings us to 289, 389, yay. Thank you, Necro G. The dino went down like it should. I'm going to hit the savey button. And hit this and make it 9. I do wish to overwrite the thing. I will. And I'm going to just wait a minute and then let the ads go again. Or after the ads, we'll get back to the game. Entitled gamer mentality. Yeah, it's just bullshit. Sometimes when people come in here and they're such game experts, you know, and I could give a shit. Because to me, it's like, am I having fun? That's the main thing. If I'm having fun, that's all that matters. It's not. I don't care about the specific details of all the bullshit. Yeah, who cares? GTA 6 isn't even out yet. Who cares about the leaks and all this other crap? I'm just going to ignore it all. But people are going to go into it. It's just stupid. Fun. It's all. If you're not having fun, play something else, or find a way to have fun, or look for cheats or whatever, you know, instead of just. Because some people's idea of fun is just shitting on things. So if they find something that's shitty, they'll just go on and rant about how shitty it is for forever. And there's nothing more boring to me. I like GTA 5. GTA 5 is pretty good, I think. I always say the Trevor character is one of the best characters in games. Yep. Oh, and I actually finished GTA 5, at least the main story part. Sure, 6 will be fine. No, but Trevor, no. Trevor is over the top, but he's a variety of different aspects. Like he's a deeply disturbed sociopathic psycho, but at the same time there were fun elements about his character, you know. Even though he was a nut job.
6 rounds.
And like when he got hooked up, when he kidnapped that movie mogul's wife, he kidnapped that movie mogul's wife, and they ended up getting involved and all that. It's just silly and funny. I'm going to save again. Oh, the torturing was nasty. Yes, I agree. But that reminds me of which there was one of the Call of Duties, the Modern Warfares, where I think it was where you had to walk through the airport murdering all these people. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2, yeah. Yeah, remember, no Russian, yeah. Yeah. That was good storytelling. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So look at that up there. Look, and there's a gun here and everything. We gotta get up there. But I can't jump up there without getting some help, so I need a box or so. And there's a machine gun on that thing, I think.
Five, 4, 3.
Woohoo!
6 left.
But I think we're at the end of, well,
Feels full.
Field's full. I think we're at the end of this level here with this part, though. But we're getting close to the end of
Hasn't
this
been
level,
used.
and when we do... Ah, come on, get up there. And don't drop your gun. Or your cannoli. Where the hell did the thing go? Is it that crooked? Okay, just a second here. Oh, come on. There we go. Now, where'd that gun go?
Feels full.
It's so hard. Jumping on things. But eventually you get over. Ugh. God damn it. I think I need another... I need more boxes. I can't jump up there. No. Mortal Kombat caused, yeah, a lot of controversy, for sure.
Feels full.
Ripping people's spines apart and... maybe I didn't have to do that. That was rather unnecessary, actually.
Feels full.
No. Ah, it's an invisible wall. Oh well. I think I need more, yeah, I need more boxes and shit.
Six rounds.
Nothing to do with the gun.
5 shots.
Take it. You can pick it up.
5 shots.
Hooray! I did it. You see? Now that's jank. That is what you call janky, boy. You don't get much more janky than that. Yeah. Toasty!
A lost world is a sort of scientific myth, an evolutionary scenario in which an ecosystem is isolated and preserved. The rest of the world changes, leaving a tiny, fragile pocket where ancient species survive.
Yada, yada, yada.
Well, she's only got one arm. Her other one's busted in the plane crash. I guess. You gotta wonder if a game like that wasn't inspired by this game.
In the winter, we began building the supports for the elevated transit system that would unify the island. Concrete towers rose through the jungle canopy.
Oh, look at the thing down there. I should shoot you just for being there. I'm gonna save.
Curving up out of the southern basin, the Atherton Causeway would bring visiting scientists north from the southern beach.
Wow. They certainly were serious about their monorail.
They love the monorail. What's wrong with it? Save. Oh, I fell off. Monorail. Oh, you're kidding me. No, 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 no. You can do this. Well, maybe you can't. That's more like it. Ha, ha, ha. Whoa! Whoops. Huh. Woo. I will save. Ah, that was not good. I will reload. Uh-oh. Ha ha! I did it. Oh boy. Ah, save. We're hopping boxes. Oh, pop. Ah, we can't jump. Well, maybe we can. Maybe we can.
Ow.
Ow, and it hurt. But I'm still okay. Uh-oh. Yee-hee! There we go. We got through to the level. Okay. How far? Okay. So here we are. We're started again. We got no weapons. But, look. There's a shotty.
About 20.
You got 20 bullets there.
1981. I stumbled out of the helicopter, already beginning to sweat, and looked around at the lush forest, the wet leaves. The first task was genetic recovery, acquiring Jurassic or Cretaceous amber, extracting preserved DNA, and reassembling the complete sequences. Bringing it up the well, we called it.
I murdered that there, raptor. She's only got one arm. Her other arm is broken because she was in a plane crash.
3 Cray XMPs move more data faster than any computer center in the Americas.
Yeah, she survived a plane crash, this lady.
In 11 months, Site B became the most powerful genetics facility in the world.
Whatever. $15.
Anything up there? Splush! As I walked over the thing. Oh. Okay, I should probably go back. Woohoo. Okay, I may as well stop right here. So I shall do a save, and we will call it number 10. Do I wish to overwrite 5? Yes. Do I wish to quit? Yes. Will I go to the desktop? Yes. Will I hit the start button so that I can turn off the computer? Yes. So there we go. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for dropping by the stream. Of course, I will be on GOG tomorrow, where I'm going to be continuing with Thief Gold. And then tomorrow night, we'll be back here with more Trespasser. And then Sunday and Monday, right here, we'll be doing more Draken, Order of the Flame. And on Tuesday, we will be resuming Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. Okie dokie. Just gotta wait for this thing to stop. Thank you, Pest. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Thank you, Terrible Hamster. Thank you, everybody. Thanks again for all the support there. And again, we're working on the YouTube account. We're up to 389. So we're climbing. We're getting there. And let's see. Come on now, you. Shut off. There we go. Well, I guess we're obligated to drop by Soga's stream because it's his birthday. It's a birthday stream. So why not? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. No signal. So I'll turn that off. And then let me just actually let me turn this off. And flop this down here. Whoa. Okay. It's a birthday, yeah. Because, hey. And there we go. So have yourself a good night, everybody. We'll see you later. Ciao for now.